Some stories don't look like much when they start. No dramatic moment, no big revelation. Just ordinary days quietly repeating themselves. You wake up, do what you can, and somewhere in the back of your mind, that same question keeps surfacing. Is this really all there is? Not because people don't want more, but because they are stuck, waiting for something to happen first. Waiting for help. Waiting for a sign. Waiting for life to finally shift in their direction. And most of the time, they don't even realize they are doing it. But sometimes, something small changes. Not everything at once. Just enough to make you see things differently. That's where the story begins. There was a woman who had stopped counting the days. People passed her almost every day. Same spot, same quiet voice. Please, anything you can give. Some people helped. Most kept walking. And after a while, she stopped being surprised by that. She started to believe it was just how things worked. You wait, you ask, you hope someone notices. And when they don't, you tell yourself maybe tomorrow. Every day felt the same. A little money here, nothing there. Some days she ate, some days she didn't. And slowly, without even noticing it happen, she stopped expecting something to be different. Then one afternoon, a woman stopped in front of her, well dressed, calm, unhurried. The kind of person who usually tossed down a coin without breaking stride. But this time, there was no coin. Instead, the woman looked at her and asked, "Can you work?" She blinked. It wasn't a question she'd heard in a long time. And for a moment, she didn't quite know what to do with it. Then quietly, she said, "Yes, I can." The woman nodded. "Can you come tomorrow to my house? You will clean my car and I will give you something in return. Do it well and I'll send others your way." She took her to her house and showed her around. That night, the question stayed with her. Can you work? 3 words. Nothing special. But something about them felt different from anything she'd heard in a long time. It wasn't pity. It wasn't charity. It was an expectation. And somewhere underneath the nerves, That felt like something worth holding onto. The next morning, she showed up. She was nervous and uncertain, but she worked. It wasn't perfect, but it was honest and it was done. When she finished, the woman paid her, and true to her word, a few days later, someone else called. Then another. Car washing, cleaning, small gardening jobs. Nothing glamorous, but something steady. Something that asked something of her and gave something back. So for the first time in a long time, she wasn't just waiting. She was doing. Weeks passed, then months. She saved a little, learned a little, tried a little more. Things didn't change overnight, but they changed gradually, quietly, and for real. Then one day, she was coming out of the grocery store, bags in both hands. No hesitation, no waiting. Then she saw that same woman again. The one who had reached out to her on the streets months ago. She was walking past, and for a moment their eyes met. Recognition flickered across both their faces. She didn't think twice. She walked over and said, "You were the one who asked if I could work." The woman paused, then smiled, like she was seeing something she had hoped to see but didn't quite expect. She replied, "And you said yes." That was the moment everything shifted. Not when someone handed her money, but when someone expected something from her, and she rose to meet it. When she stopped waiting for her life to change and started doing something. Anything with what she already had. So here's a question worth sitting with. Are you still waiting for the right moment? The right help? The right sign? Or are you already doing something with what you have right now? Think about it. For more stories like this, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.